You know, earlier this week, we had a story on the local artist Kickliy. Don Mitchell did this story, and it was just amazing. He's really taking the Minnesota sports scene by storm, but there was so much great material in that shoot that was done by our photojournalist Aaron Goodyear that he really put together something extra and a little bit special for us this morning, and we want to share that with you. Here's Kickliy.
People ask me all the time, like, what are you going to paint today? And I have no clue until I get there, because it all depends on the light, the color, the movement. And I've grown like a sixth sense, maybe even a seventh, where I walk by something and I just drop all my gear and I know that it's it. All this stuff that I'm doing is all the stuff that I learned in Paris, of all the fumbling around there and trying to figure out how to paint. So this is a Japanese paint that I use. It's called knicker paint. It just dries instantaneously. It's a water-based medium, but I use it like you would oil. My brother called me and there was a 10-game home stretch for the Wild, and he was like, I can't find anybody to come. Do you want to come to some of these games? And I brought my sketchbook for the first game, and as soon as I put pencil to paper, I was like, this is what I want to do.
To left field, chased by Gordon on the track, and wow. Did Buxton catch that ball? Oh my goodness, he did!
I've drawn Buxton and Luis and Miranda and all these guys. Royce Lewis, he was probably I really like drawing him. He had something about his swing that it's a shame to see that he had to go down. Well, I grew up playing sports. I played everything, street hockey and busting the windows in the garage, and baseball, football, basketball, everything, golf. I knew I probably had enough talent to play basketball, probably college level. I just didn't have the drive. I liked art more, but I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. It's about, tone and shape and massive shapes and light and, shadow. It's muscle memory. It's the same as sports. Monet said that drawing is seeing, and seeing is drawing. So if you can't see something correctly, you don't understand it. I was laid up for a while, and I spent a lot of time in bed thinking, and I had like a vision in my head I saw a person way far away with their back to me, and I was like, why am I thinking this? But as I went through physical therapy, that person kept getting somewhat closer, and at a certain point I was like, oh, that's me. You need the shadow in order to make the light beautiful. So it's the same thing in life. You have to have bad things happen to you to honor and respect the good things that happen to you. The last part of a painting is when all the detail, it really starts popping, because up until that point it's just blobs. A lot of it is bringing in information and dumping information, and as soon as I put it on canvas, it's gone. I treat it as sacred ground. I want to honor the past as well as the present. People love what I'm doing, and I love what I'm doing first. So like I said, I don't really care if people like it. I do.
You know what? We do too. We love it. It looks great. Kickliy, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. And to our photojournalist, Aaron Goodyear, bravo. That was a masterpiece. Thank you for sharing your work with us as well.